Partnership and collaboration between a state government and the Navy are essential for enhancing regional security and fostering economic development. Such alliances leverage each entity's strengths, ensuring a cohesive strategy that protects national interest while driving progress. In recognition of that strong anchor, the governor of Ogun State, Prince Dr. Dapo Abiodun MFR, and his team paid a courtesy visit on the call and established a foothold in the state. We'll bring you highlights from this event and other stories from the Nigerian Navy world. But first, let's dive into the Admiralty.
On the Admiralty logbook this week. The participants of Naval Warfare Course 8 of the Naval War College, Nigeria, presented a research paper to Ogala on Friday, 9th of August 2024 at Vice Admiral DJ Ezeoba Hall of the Naval Headquarters, Abuja. The paper, full courtesy visit to the Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ikechukwu Ogala, on Wednesday, the 7th of August 2024, in his office at the Naval Headquarters, Abuja, John Soik, and his secretary. Major General A.G. Laka, the National Coordinator of National Counter-Terrorism Center, NCTC, on Tuesday, the 6th of August 2024, was at the Naval Headquarters, Abuja, for a courtesy visit to NCTC. He further explained the mandate of the center and thanked the CNS for the Nigerian Navy personnel deployed to work with him, particularly personnel from the Nigerian Navy Special Boat Service Unit. He informed the CNS that the NCTC was built to become a regional counter-terrorism center timely, and there was no doubt that the coordinator will achieve the deliverables inherent in the mandate of the center.
Its pivotal role in safeguarding Nigeria's maritime boundaries, ensuring the security of its waters, and protecting its extensive maritime resources. Renowned for her professionalism, the Navy's efforts have been crucial in supporting the nation's economic growth and national security. Its influential and critical presence is felt across Nigeria, including within Ogun State, home to the Nigerian Navy School of Music in Ota, Tongeji Naval Outpost, and the Nigerian Regional Development. Recognizing this indispensable role of the Nigerian Navy, the Governor of Ogun State, Prince Dr. Dapo Abiodun MFR, paid a courtesy visit to the Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ikechukwu Ogala Admiralty Medal, on August 9, 2024, at the Naval Headquarters in Abuja. Continuous effort in maintaining peace and security in Nigeria, particularly Ogun State.
Ogun State is ranked as one of the most, if not the most peaceful states in Nigeria. And I must thank our law enforcement architecture who have made that possible. We have continued to give them the required support that they need, appreciating that these are lofty vision will be outrightly impossible to achieve in an atmosphere of insecurity. Our law enforcement architecture, which has men and women of the armed forces, the military, the police, the DSS, the civil defense, the Navy, we have the Naval School, we have the Naval School in Maternity Music School, and we have the Naval Secondary School in Abuja. I must thank them because they have worked successfully together, cooperatively and collaboratively, and that is what explains the peace that we enjoy in the state, that has allowed us to become the #1 industrial revolution in Nigeria.
The Naval Outpost, Tongeji Island in Ipokia local government area, the governor said, is a testament to how the Nigerian Navy presence has aided in the preservation of national assets.
And in the past, the people of Tongeji had felt practically abandoned by Nigeria, whilst the Benin continue to make overtures to them. But for the Nigerian Navy, there was a sense of belonging, that they are indeed Nigerians. we might have, but for you, began to lose them to another country. So again, CNS, I want to thank you for what you've done.
The governor emphasized that the Nigerian Navy's unmatched dedication to duty and excellence in maritime security had made them a natural partner for the state's strategic initiatives.
To see how we can deepen the relationship between Ogun State and the Nigerian Navy. The Naval School that is in Abuja and in Ota have continued to support architecture, like I said, particularly in that corridor where they are. We have continued to provide the necessary support to also motivate the leadership of the institution. But because we're a littoral state, I felt as governor that there's more that we can do together that will allow the Navy to have more presence in the state and also, being a coastal state.
During the meeting, Governor Abiodun announced that the Ogun State government had allocated 100 hectares of land to the Nigerian Navy for establishment of a forward operation base and naval dockyard in Ogun State. This gesture, he noted, was in recognition of the Navy's critical role in securing the state's burgeoning economic investments, particularly those linked to the oil and gas sector.
I'm happy to confirm that the state has finally allocated 100 hectares of land for the naval dockyard. Chief, it is indeed a pleasure for me to be here to formally make this announcement. This is something that is very important to me and the entire people and government of Ogun State. You further, like I said, strengthen the existing security architecture and further help us in sustaining our position as the most peaceful state in Nigeria.
He highlighted that the naval base and dockyard would provide essential security for key projects, including the proposed Olokola Deep Sea Port and OK LNG project, spearheaded by the NNPC Limited.
One of the conditions for such a huge project that will cost tens of billions of dollars will be to have an active naval presence in that corridor because of the size of that investment. Beyond that, if you look at the geography of that area, you see that we're somewhere between Lagos, Ogun State, and of course the Delta. And we also believe that that location as well will be extremely strategic for the Nigerian Navy to have a naval base and a dockyard.
In his remark, Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ikechukwu Ogala Admiralty Medal, expressed his profound appreciation for the governor's generous gesture and the continued recognition of Nigerian Navy's pivotal role in maintaining maritime security.
Like the governor stated, in his magnanimity, he has already allocated about 100 hectares of land for us to develop this FOB. And I want to thank the governor, and I want us to give the governor a round of applause.
He assured Governor Abiodun that the Navy was fully committed to the timely commencement of the Forward Operation Base and Dockyard project, as it has been included in the 2024 budget.
When I took over and I met this ongoing proposal for the establishment of an FOB at Ogun State, I said yes, that this is something we just have to key into quickly and make it work. And without waiting for anything, we proposed and made sure that this thing is reflected in our 2024 budget proposal. And I thank God for the federal government that was passed.
Vice Admiral Ogala emphasized that the establishment of the naval base in Ogun State will not only bolster the security of key investments but also strengthen the Navy's operational capabilities in the region.
This area, based on the requirements of our operation, meets all the necessary requirements for us to establish this base. It is also quite close to these proposed strategic assets that are coming to investments that are coming to Ogun State.
The Chief of the Naval Staff also acknowledged Ogun State's strategic importance in Nigeria's maritime domain and its potential to attract substantial investment into the national economy.
Ogun State is strategic to the nation and as well strategic to us because our operations and our activities which are aimed at protecting shipping, protecting economic activities in the area cannot be effectively done without the collaboration of stakeholders, key stakeholders, which Ogun State is part of them.
He reiterated the Navy's readiness to collaborate with Ogun State government on future projects, highlighting the potential for further initiatives that will enhance the security and economic development of the state.
I want to thank you for sparing your time to be here, and I promise you that the Nigerian Navy will always be an institution that you will be proud of when we get to work closely with you, particularly in this goal of establishing this. Thank you very much.
The meeting concluded with formal presentation of land documents by Governor Dapo Abiodun to the Chief of the Naval Staff. This was followed by a presentation of souvenirs and a group photograph to commemorate the occasion. This visit underscores a significant step in fortifying the collaborative bond between Ogun State and the Nigerian Navy. The alliance is a testament to the mutual recognition of the Navy's critical role in safeguarding national interests and supporting economic ventures. The establishment of these facilities promises to enhance security and further cement Ogun State's position as a key player in Nigeria's economic and security landscape. As both partners look into the future, this strengthened partnership is poised to drive forward not only maritime security, but also substantial economic growth for the region and Nigeria in general.
The visit by the governor demonstrates a strong partnership and a shared vision for a better future, underscoring the importance of synergy between government agencies and stakeholders. Moving forward, we'll review the scorecard of Operation Delta Sanity for
The Nigerian Navy ship Delta on Thursday, 1st of August 2024, discovered a wooden boat laden with illegally refined PMS in Barnett Island, Zion Community, Delta State. Subsequently, the patrol team discovered and evacuated 9 GP storage tanks laden with illegally refined PMS from a storage dump. NNS Delta personnel are currently on trail. On Friday, 2nd of August 2024, Nigerian Navy ship Soro discovered and destroyed 2 illegal refining sites in possession of large amount of stolen crude oil and illegally refined AGO in Gbaran community, Bayelsa State. In a related development, Forward Operation Base for Moso on Friday, 2nd of August 2024, discovered and deactivated 2 illegal refining sites with 2 refining ovens and dugout pits laden with stolen crude oil in Basambiri axis of Nembe local government, Bayelsa State. On Saturday, 3rd of August 2024, Nigerian Navy ship Soro again discovered and disconnected an illegal connection on Tebidaba Brass manifold in West Boma, South East Joe, Bayelsa State. Subsequently, the patrol team discovered and deactivated 2 illegal refining sites laden with unspecified quantities of stolen crude oil and illegally refined AGO in Azagbene general area of Bayelsa State. In another development, Forward Operation Base for Moso on Tuesday, 6th of August 2024, discovered and deactivated a storage facility laden with large quantity of illegally refined AGO in Okoko Kiri community, Nembe local government area of Bayelsa State. Forward Operation Base for Moso personnel are currently on trail of owners, operators of the illegal storage facility.
Guide.
The Nigerian Navy conducted the maiden career planning week for midshipmen of 71 regular course. The 3-day event took place from Wednesday 7th to Friday 9th of July 2024 at Headquarters Naval Training Command Abuja, Rivers State. During the event, the Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ikechukwu Gala, was represented by the Navy Secretary Rear Admiral P.C. Nwatu. Experience in the service said to be occasioned by lack of motivation and mentoring, structured career path, amongst others. In attendance were senior officers from various departments who gave motivational speeches to. On a sad note, Monday the 29th of July 2024, the Nigerian Navy received a distress call for help from MV Ambika 4, a Virgin vessel working at Opobo Field contracted to Sterling Global Oil Limited. The vessel, which was at the risk of sinking near Opobo River entrance, an area known to be turbulent at this time of the year, had the Nigerian Navy's Forward Operating Base Bonnet team deployed for the rescue operation. The team, led by the base operations officer, Lieutenant Commander Gideon Gwaza, comprised of 10 armed personnel in 2 interceptor boats for the rescue operation. However, Nigerian Navy ship Gongola, 3 interceptor boats, drones and helicopters from the Nigerian Navy and Air Force were dispatched to reinforce the search and rescue mission when attempts to approach the distressed vessel proved challenging due to the force of the waves. Eventually, all 59 crew members were rescued successfully from Prempart. He fell overboard accidentally during the rescue operation, which lasted for about 10 hours from midnight of Monday 29th July to 10 o'clock of Tuesday 30th July 2024. The Nigerian Navy deeply mourns the loss of Lieutenant Commander Gideon Gwaza, who bravely risked his life to save others. Lieutenant Commander Gwaza was a well-trained combat diver whose painful death reflects the risks and sacrifices of the Nigerian Navy personnel towards the safety of Nigeria's maritime domain. His dedication and sacrifice will forever be remembered.